Hey everybody, it's Kayla and Christy again with Interiors Revitalized. So we just thought it'd be fun to answer a couple fun questions regarding, little tips and tricks and things that you can do with your home to make it, refreshed, vamped up, all that good stuff. And so the big question we were going to ask is, what are the top 3 things that you could do to your bedroom to really freshen it up and get a different look? One of the ones that I had been pondering about was window treatments. It's actually pretty surprising what you can do to your windows in your bedroom when it comes to the height and how high they can be hung all the way almost to the ceiling. That seems to be very trendy nowadays when thinking about changing up your window treatments. I mean, there's also layering ideas that you can come up with. There's a lot of different styles nowadays with the different styles of the curtain rod themselves.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Yesterday I just bought a pipe style at Home Goods. They were actually only like $40 a piece.
Kind of an industrial feel.
Yeah, and we just put them on standard windows, and yeah, just fun little ideas like that. Do you have one, Christy?
Well, I think it boils down to what do you want your when we're talking about bedrooms. Does yours feel tired? Good. Get the joke. But what do you want the overall look and feel to be? Do you want it to be cozy and relaxing, or sexy, or just a place to get away from the rest of the house? And I think you can do that. Bring in that look and feel not only through colors that you select, but textures. I am a sucker for velvet. If it's velvet, I want to just snuggle right up to it. But it could be velvet curtains. Those are just beautiful and luxurious feeling. Or get out your catalog for Pottery Barn. I swear that they push this layering look just to sell more products, but it does really that layered look does create a look and feel of relaxing, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, one other thing too I've thought about often, and it seems to be kind of a recurring thing with my past couple clients, is their nightstands or just their whole bedroom set as a whole. They don't want to spend a ton of money on getting like a new bedroom set, and they're probably just gonna have to keep their nightstands. But like, I'm thinking of an example to where one of my clients, she just kind of had like a smaller scale of a nightstand. It was a pretty like rich brown color, but she probably is wanting to kind of like amp it up and get a lighter color. But overall, just little things like that when it comes to like accenting like the sides of your bed. I always do lamps. I mean, lamps are obviously kind of a standard thing to add to your bedroom, but it's thinking more creatively with the detail of the lamp itself. Like, think about how wide the base of the lamp could look, or like the texture of the lamp and how it can really amp up the nightstands that you don't think you might get to buy a new set in the future, but you're gonna have to keep for a little bit. Just the style of it, the texture of it. I mean, I'm a sucker for the glazed, like from Uttermost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, so pretty.
Well, and even from going back to the function idea, if you have just stuff all over your nightstand, you might want something with a smaller base so you don't drive yourself crazy.
Yeah.
Or make sure you have a nightstand with drawers and hide it all.
Right.
Come on, people. Another just kind of light bulb, but when Kayla was talking about maybe their furniture doesn't feel the most up to date.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing is an upholstered bed. If you have a couple $100s that you'd like to upgrade your furniture with, an upholstered bed is like a pair of jeans. It matches anything, so you can keep your nightstands and your dresser and things that you may not be ready to part with. But upholstered in Wayfair or anywhere online really, and I mean, you can get a king size for $4 or $5. I mean, you can spend quite a bit more, and they're super great. But
Wayfair's are answered everything.
Basically,
when it comes to a bed, I mean, you don't have to go crazy on it. It's just where you're gonna sleep, and so just an upholstered, simple color.
Yeah, and
so easy.
And a little trick we do a lot of times with the Airbnbs is some of them don't even need box springs. But if you're shopping online for a bed, the slats, you'll notice the number of slats that it has going across. If it only has 3, then obviously you're going to need a box spring. But if it has, several, I would guess, maybe like 15, 20. Those are typically the ones that don't require a box spring, so that could save you money too.
Oh,
by not
yeah.
purchasing that. Be a little bit lower though, so you always gotta take that into consideration.
That makes me just think, like, as a whole, just what seems to be very trendy nowadays, not just your bedroom, just your dining, maybe if it's even stools in the kitchen, but it's just mix matching. It's such a thing now, like, matching dining chairs around the table, but then the end chairs can be a whole different pattern. And that, made me think about that when you said about the bed. You can just mix match so many things nowadays if you do it the right way. Just think, soft colors and whatnot. But yeah, there's so many things that you can do when it comes to revamping your space. You just gotta have to, think a little harder with the details.
Maybe an accent wall like we've got here.
Yeah.
That's always a good, because you always have typically it's always the wall that your bed is on. But if you have a nice big plank wall, you could either do some sort of wood feature, like board and batten, or
Oh my goodness, yes.
yeah, but that's always custom feeling, and there's a lot of
Well, there's DIY with that.
a lot of DIY.
Yeah.
Or if you want to keep it clean and simple, just paint it a wild color, and if you get tired of it down the road, then you get to paint it back.
You just paint the one wall, so you don't have to do the whole room again. But okay, well, I guess that about wraps it up. We don't want to go too long, but be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram. We have a YouTube channel now, and of course, we are Interiors Revitalized. You can check us out on our website as well. And thank you for watching.
Yep.